Hello there everybody, my name is BDF018 and welcome back to the LEGO Speed Champions building series. Today we're moving on to product 76918, the Mclaren double box, the Solus GT and F1 LM. We're building the Solus today, the first of two cars for this Mclaren double box. I'm very excited to build this car, or both these cars. The Mclaren F1 will be coming next week. Today is the Solus, which I believe was originally only a Gran Turismo sport concept, the McLaren Ultimate VGT. They collaborated with Polyphony to create that car, to create this car, which is now known as the Solus GT. This box cost me £40 from Lego.com as the biggest set, the biggest purchase of my big LEGO Speed Champions order from the March 2023 releases. This currently is the most expensive set, as it's a double box, £20 per car, so £40 in a big box. Anyways, let's flip this box over. I haven't actually ever seen the back of this box, believe it or not. So we have the back of the F1, the back of the Solus, the front of the F1, and the side of the Solus, as well as the real photo of both cars. Let's open this box then, and get to the inside. Here is everything then with the McLaren Solus GT, including 2 mini bags, the instruction manual, and a sticker sheet with only 6 stickers, thank God. There's no centerpiece for this car, that is for the F1. A bit of additional info, this is a 581 piece box, including both vehicles, which gives an average of 290.5 pieces per car. Or we could just say 290. I'm assuming that the F1's a bigger build than this, but who knows. Okay then, bag number 1. Here is everything with bag number 1 for the McLaren Solus, with 2 mini bags and a load of loose parts. Before we start, we have a Lego lady for this car. It was one of the previous 2023 Speed Champions builds. I did complain a little bit about the fact that there was no women so far, and here is the woman. We have one, our lady. She has hair as well. I put her hair on for this one. Hopefully we can keep her hair. You're going to sit there. Enjoy, love. Okay, step 1 of 122. That's 1 step less than the Ford Bronco. Will come this 2-piece onto the wheel attachment area. An orange triangle sitting in front of it, an 8-length red stick going into the back here, then putting 2 more of these grey plus attachers on top of these 2 double inverted whites, and they'll also be going through the red stick. Then 2 single plus squares will go on this 3x2 white, and they too will go through. Then a yellow locking nut coin through the back. And our part 7 still, we're building a part for the rear. And end this bit off with another yellow locking nut circle going in the end to give us a little bit of a wobble, but we're okay. Then a yellow locking circle in here, this biddy through the middle. Then another one going on the other end. Now then poke in the front. I'm assuming it's like a locking nut design style thing. I'm just going to call it that because it sounds pretty cool. I like that name. And now parts 15 to 22 are all for building a piece that goes underneath here. This step piece will then go here, and then parts 24 to 32 are all for copying the other side. Now comes 2 more grey plus squares either side here. Let me attach these 2 grey funny pieces. I've seen these before. I think this was on the Ferrari or no, the Pagani this was on, wasn't it? This was on the Pagani. They'll be sitting just in front of those plus squares we just put down. Here and here. Then 2 of these little coins with a small line on top of these like half arch blacks. The other is sitting just in front of the pieces we've just been putting down to give us this look. End of part 35. These claw pieces will then attach into those little lines, the little thin lines come off of them circles, like these. And then some fat wing pieces will be sitting there and there. Then we have an orange square going here. I love the orange on these sets, by the way. A 3-piece go in there. Now attaching these two connectors here, and we're going to bend it backwards like this. And that will be sitting just behind the orange square. And on top of the orange square comes these other 2 pieces with connectors on both sides. And then just next to this grey part comes two space inverted blacks. Then another orange square alpha-ing over this black piece. With orange mates, the orange L's, giving everyone the L. I've created these 2 pieces for part 42. They're both going to be hanging over the back in between the yellow locking circle thingy. I'll be using those pieces as leverage for these 2x1 whites. And then in the middle, it's going to go this grey piece. Oh, go in. Like that. Fantastico. Brilliant stuff. Now we have the rear right wheel arch with a single white go in there, and then overhanging go in just there. There's now a snap on just there. Do the same for the other side, and those are the rear wheel arches for the Solus GT attached. Now 2 black L's here. You're going to be attaching 2 single squares to the underneaths of these wider blacks, and these will be hanging over the back, just the sides of the wheel arches. We're now attaching our first 2 stickers, numbers 1 and 5. Beautiful. Number 1 will go here, and number 5 will go here. Now attaching these corner wing things to here. This is where these attachers will shine from earlier on. They'll be going on the sides here. A mini build for part 50. Two orange L's will be going here, poking off of the sides. We're now creating the front splitter area for the Solus. I've fused these 4 parts for part 53, and they will be attaching here and to here. Then will come 2 black scoops going upwards, kind of like facing the wrong way, but they're meant to go like this, with a mini triangle here and a mini triangle here. And two pieces with claws. Just behind that will come 2 5x1s, and another 2 5x1s coming across the middle of the car, with 2 black L's coming just afterwards. And in the middle of that will come this small orange triangle, which we're looking really quite nice now. I'm fusing 57 and 58 together. It's literally just the wheel arches with 1 brick attached to each. Putting a black flat, flat corner, flat, flat. Parts 60 and 61 are pieces for the side. One will go here, another will go here. Beautiful. And he's overhanging, for some reason I'm thinking of elephants. So this overhanging, oh, these overhanging elephant pieces are gonna sit on the Solus. Nice and simply, like these. And our last part of bag number 1, come these corner pieces here, or wing pieces, with these 2 triangles sitting like so. So here is the Solus GT after bag 1 of 2. It doesn't look like there's actually much more to put on this car. We have like the top little layer to put here. I'm really enjoying the build. It's pretty simple. This is a little bit funny to put in, and it does like to fall off pretty easily. Other than that, everything is completely perfect. I'm liking it. The wheel things actually turn, because these are like little Technic connectors, these are. I'm liking it. It's a cool design. It's a cool car, and it's nice because back in Gran Turismo Sport first came out in 2017, quick story, I played the beta because I had the big pre-order, and I did my first ever Group 1 race in a Mclaren Ultimate VGT, which this is based off of. And I won that race. I won one of the first ever beta testing Gran Turismo Sport races online, and it was with this car. So I find it pretty cool. It's a nice little full circle moment. 2. Here's everything for bag number 2 of the McLaren Solus GT with 2 mini bags and some loose parts and wheels. Okay, I'm going to be kicking things off for bag 2 with a build as parts 65 to 74 of a building a piece for the back. Now will come these 2 wingy looking pieces going across the sides nicely like that. And a 4x1 with 2 orange squares sitting on top. Those will be sitting just in front of where we just placed the other corners. And now parts 77 to 92 are all for building a piece along here. Now I'll come a 1 piece with a little cone on top of this inverted 1, and that'll sit here. You know what, I didn't actually comment on this yet. I like this a lot. This is a cool looking back piece. I thought there was something to connect into here in a little bit, but that looks nice for now. I like how this has gone on. Very, very swift, very cool, sleek, smooth, beautiful, gradulant. Why did I say gradulant? Now we're doing some bits for the wheel arches, some slopes and some flats coming in. They've done very well with this design, I have to admit. I really like how this build's going. Now 2 single inverted black squares going across the back. Parts 97 to 102 are the rear wing. I'm going to talk for this part, even though it's a long one. So we can put this flat onto here. A corner piece will go here. Flip her upside down. Stack in a couple of dots in the middle. And in the middle of that is going to come this little wrench. Throwing a wrench into the works. Though they may attach this underneath part here. That little grey bit hidden in from earlier on. Parts 104 and 5 are these 2 pieces. With stickers 2 and 4. Sweet. This one will be going here. And then this one on the other side. They'll be snapping on just here to give us this look on the other side now. Sticker 6 will go on this scoop. Boom. That'll be going towards the front centerpiece. Now attaching a Technic connector to here. A stick going through the middle. And the same on this side. With the stick meeting in the middle. There we go. Bits are falling off every now and then, but it's fine. I forgive them. Part 109, and we have the return of the racing wheel. I love this on the W12, and it's returned for this car right here. We're attaching 2 dots or a spanner in the works. That can then sit in the middle here, giving us the racing wheel. Just in front of that, we'll go this double inverted black piece. Then parts 111 to 119 are for building, I guess what you could call the front bumper. Now I've got these 2 corners, wing corners, coming in here. That's our lass in the car. She's got to lean back though, as now on comes you. Ah, The only other issue I've got with Speed Champions, and it's arisen again, is when you have the hair on and they don't sit in the car at all. I understand that, like, yeah, you know, if you're racing, you don't really have just your hair. You have your hair and your helmet. But at the same time, I feel like they should be able to at least sit in the car with their hair, right? There we are. It fits on really quite nicely. It does come off rather easily, as does all Speed Champions heads, but at least this one actually clicks down. Was I saying 123 parts earlier on? I meant to say 122. As with the racing cars, I'm going to go with the spokey wheels for this one. Always a spokesperson, me. Ha 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 ha. Now we can attach the wheels and complete the Solus. And there we have it. There is the full build for the 2023 LEGO Speed Champions McLaren Solus GT. A fun car, a easy build, and I'm really liking it. Brilliant design. As I said, this car does have a bit of a full circle for me as I race this car in a game, and I won one of the first online races of a major game in this car. Fun times and even more fun to build. This was enjoyable. A lot of parts, surprisingly, for a car of this size. It'll fit well with the other cars very nicely. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and as always, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and make a dream come true today. With that said, I have been BDF18. Thank you so much for watching this build, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.